On behalf of everyone here today, I would like to express my sincerest appreciation and gratitude to our servicemen and women around the world protecting our nation. I want to extend that gratitude to a number of our seniors here today who have or will be answering the call of duty in the coming days, weeks, or months. I want to draw your attention to the front of the stage where the Willow Canyon Eternal Flame is displayed. This burning flame is there in remembrance of those students who would have graduated with their class but were taken too soon. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor their memory. At this time, I want to make introductions. We are honored to have our governing board members, President Mr. Jay Leonard, Ms. Dawn Dinsmore, Ms. Christine Pritchard, Ms. Tracy Sawyer Sinkbeal, Ms. Jennifer Tanner. We're also joined by our superintendent, Dr. Quinn Kellis, our executive cabinet, Dr. Steve Poling, Mr. Jim Dean, Mr. Ken Hicks, and Mr. John Croto. I'd also like to recognize our Willow Canyon administrative team, Mrs. Monica Krenitz, Ms. Kim Lamazzo, and Mr. Tom Ludeman. And finally, special thank you to our readers tonight, Mr. Joseph Martinez and Dr. Jason Ward. Please welcome Isabella Timmons, Academic Top 1%, to the podium.
Class of 2020 Wildcats. In years past, we watched some of our closest friends and fellow classmates go into their senior year and witness sending them off on their way while we stay here to finish our high school journey. Now, this is our send-off. Most people will talk about the memories made, the bonds formed, and how life starts here. But, as we all know, life has started long before this moment. Life had already begun when we walked our halls, and life had already begun when the world stood still. Memories have been in the making way before we imagined that our high school graduation was on the line, and before we knew life around us was on the line. And being, as some may call, quarantines, we have faced numerous trials and tribulations to help shape and mold us into the people we are today. Most of us doubted that this moment would come, and all of us, being together, witnessed our senior year fall apart without a moment's notice. But, class of 2020, I'm sure that all of us know, time waits for no man and no woman, for no child and for no adult. Therefore, time is truly what we make it. With that being said, I would like to make a point to stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody paint a story that's not theirs. You are the brush and your life is the canvas, and it's up to you whether or not you make it a masterpiece. Too many people are pushed to the side and silenced in this world, and it's important for you to fight for yourself and the values you possess, especially in the face of adversity. Most people will doubt that that is possible, but it's important to walk away from here knowing that you have the power to change everything in the world, and it's important that you do and use the power that you have and make it to what you meant it to be. As 17 or 18-year-olds, we dream of one day, and suddenly, without that moment's notice, it is one day, and you're looking back at what used to be. As a famous artist known as Mos Def once said, and what I personally live by, it's where you've been and where you be. So, my fellow Wildcats, I ask you, where will you be? Thank you.
Please let me introduce Giovanni Miranda, Academic Top 1%.
Good day. First off, I want to thank the Willow Canyon administration and faculty, as well as my friends and family, for supporting the class of 2020 throughout this memorable experience. And now to my fellow class of 2020 graduates, congratulations, we made it. Today, more than ever, I see the panic in the faces of people. Some people scramble for supplies, as others worry about tomorrow. Although the greatest adversities occur in these moments, they genuinely exhibit our potential. Throughout the past 4 years, I believe that everyone, not just 2020 graduates, were challenged in an aspect of life. Nevertheless, several of us had to encounter a transformation from inside to move onward. But permit me to provide a piece of guidance that eased my conflicts. You see, your greatest regrets will not be what you have done in life, but what you did not do. Fear is an immense emotion that irritates and limits the soul, but to my fellow class of 2020, do not lose hope. As we disembark into our future lives, we will all undergo unique and original paths. Not a single soul will live the same life, but therefore, not a single person will experience the same joy or trials. So today, I want to challenge you to discover your purpose in this world. Many might get lost in the fact that we live in a world that consists of 8 billion people, but every single person matters. We exist in a society where global leaders influence their surrounding communities. But who said that couldn't be you. Do not take doubt from others because they are either too afraid to try or do not want to see you succeed. As Winston Churchill once said, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. So to my fellow class of 2020 graduates, we have encountered several challenges, but we made it. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow we enter the world. So reflect on what your story is telling. What will you do differently today, not tomorrow, to become the difference the world demands right now? What legacy do you desire to leave behind if there is no tomorrow? Well, that is a question only you can answer. Thank you.
Please let me introduce our senior class president, Riley Fitzgerald.
Let me first welcome and acknowledge our graduating class, friends, family, and teachers. I would like to thank each of you for your unconditional support and the impact you have had on our lives. You have taught us beyond any lesson plan that respect, confidence, and responsibility will make the next chapter of our lives exceptional. We are all here because of your patience when guiding us through moments of uncertainty and for inspiring each and every one of us to become the young adults you see here today. Reflecting on my years here at Willow Canyon, I have made some amazing friends, unforgettable memories, and have gathered knowledge that will last me a lifetime. I am honored to have spent my 4 years of high school here, and may I be the first to congratulate every one of my fellow classmates for finishing this chapter of our lives. As I was writing this speech, I realized that the last 13 years of school had laid themselves out like a book. The introduction was our elementary years, the rising action our high school experience, and the climax is our senior year leading to the resolution of today, our graduation. Looking back on our book of life, graduation seems so far away. Yet here we are, waiting to walk across the stage and start the next amazing chapter of our lives. However, before we do that, I want us to reflect on our past chapters. Chapter 1, our childhood. Our elementary school years fall into this chapter where we learned how to read, write, and do basic math. None of those years seem important to us now, especially learning cursive, but those years provided the basic foundation for who we are today. Chapter 2, middle school. The awkward years for all of us. Girls were 2 feet taller than boys, and dumb drama consumed most of our days. This chapter also consisted of us navigating through braces, acne, and emotions. We barely made it through. Chapter 3, high school. The best chapter so far. Within this chapter, there were 4 long, yet really quick years. It seems like yesterday we were touring the campus at Willow Camp and first learning about the pool on top of C Building, which there definitely is. So many memories were packed into this chapter, from never-ending football games to jam-packed assemblies to a 2-month coronation. We know we won't leave this school saying it was a boring experience. Chapter 4, to be determined. This chapter is up to you, my fellow classmates. These pages are blank and are waiting for you to write in them. Although we will no longer be continuing this journey together, I hope that whatever it is you do it with love, passion, and courage. As Walt Disney once said, whatever you do it well. Willow Canyon, I hope with all my heart that everyone here has cherished the memories we've made together these past 4 years. Because whether we like it or not, we won't be able to come back to this chapter, our senior year. We will always be able to look back at the pages, reminiscing Friday night lights, homecoming parade, pieing Dr. Schwartz in the face at Meet at the Willow, and an unforgettable night at prom that never actually happened. But we must move on, because we can't skip chapters. That's not how real life works. We have to read every line, meet every character, and experience all the challenges. We won't enjoy it all. Heck, some chapters will make us cry. There will be pages we don't want to read and some moments where we wish they wouldn't end. But we have to keep going. Endings are inevitable. Senior year ends, you close the book, and you wait for the next chapter to begin. Today is one of those days for each of us. Today we say our goodbyes. As Winnie the Pooh once said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbyes so hard. It has been an honor to be part of a class with such amazing people. I wish the absolute best for every single one of you. And let me be one of the first to say congratulations, my fellow graduates of the class of 2020. We did it.
Class of 2020, I want to recognize and thank you for leaving an indelible mark on the history of Willow Canyon. Your accomplishments, your hard work, and the example you have set leave Willow Canyon in a better place than when you arrived 4 years ago. Your class as a whole embodies a winning culture. You have won in the classroom as you have amassed college credits through dual enrollment, advanced placement, and international baccalaureate classes. Each of you have completed the rigorous course of study that it takes to be deemed a Willow Canyon graduate. You have won on the field of play as you have amassed region, state, and national championships. You have won in the arts with amazing productions that are reflective of professional artists. Perhaps most importantly, you have won as humans in the way you treat each other, care for those less fortunate, and show your ability to adapt and thrive. My sincerest hope is that your extraordinary experiences at Willow Canyon have prepared you for whatever your future may hold. For some of you, it will be college, for others, military service or careers. My challenge to you is to carry forth the winning culture in everything you do. Be the absolute best you can be at any endeavor you choose. Winning never comes easy. This will take hard work and perseverance. I know that each of you are up to the challenge. The world is yours. Congratulations, Wildcats. It is now the time we have all been waiting for. It is with pride and pleasure, as principal of Willow Canyon High School, I certify that each of these students have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Desert Unified School District. Dr. Kellis, Superintendent of the Desert Unified School District, will now present the class to the Governing Board.
I respectfully request that the Governing Board accept the graduates and that you confer diplomas on the Willow Canyon High School graduating class of 2020.
As a member of the Governing Board of the Desert Unified School District, and the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of Arizona, I accept and confirm that the Willow Canyon High School class of 2020 has met the requirements for the graduation. Dr. Schwartz, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas.
The class of 2020 will now be presented.
Brittany Jo Abke, Sonova Ann Hag, Ashley Marie Akright, Vincent Javier Alanis, Jacob Alcantara, Alexis Arlene Francis Alexander, D'Angelo Albritton, Jeffrey Joseph Allen, Houston Charles Anderson, Orlando Andrade, Mackenzie Lynn Unspach, Angel Manuel Aponte, Klayten Armstrong, Crystal Jasmine Arroyo, Christian Anthony Aspenson, Amanda Nicole Avram, Kevin Delante Badia, Ayan Amir Barexai, Christopher Pablo Barnes de Uribe, Isaac Alejandro Barrio Jr., Liberty Star Berry, Talisha Elena Barton, Emmanuel Jerome Batten, Andrea Baxter Martinez, Lorraine Felice Sienes Belen, Nyla Iman Berkeley, Elsa Yolanda Bernal, Madysen Aubry Blair, Asia Paul Bolin, Alexis Jeanette Bonham, Lauren Isabella Bonilla, Emily Marie Borrego, Justin S. Bourque, Cameron Dylan Boyce, Olivia Edith Breacher, Estefani Vianney Briones Juarez, Damian Douglas Brooks, Rachel Ann Broussard, Isaiah Nathaniel Brown, Zion Cover Aswar Brown, Jacob William Bruce, Miles Frederick Brunt, Jasmine Kayla Buffin, Danielle Burnett, Sanaa Asil Butler, Antonio Caballero, Unique Campbell, Olivia June Campbell, Sean Capraro, Daryl Joshua Cardoza, Isabella Alexandra Carino, Jaden Carley, Brett Carmichael, Jenna Mackenzie Carr, Avery Brian Carrington, Jaydeli Casañeda, Vincent Francisco Cavazos, Mason Garrett Caves, Julissa Casares, Eduardo Pascal Cabrera Chavez, Michael Zoltan Sinicola, Alyssa Padden Clark, Emily Patricia Colleen Cleary, Xavier Shea Precious Cleveland, Todd Lee Clifton, Crislin Sky Clinton, Caleb Braden Clauser, Kyle Bryce Clauser, Samantha Grace Coco, Jasmine Selena Kaufman, Zachary Liam Compson, Brianna Caitlin Connor, Marissa Michelle Cook, Lillian Lorelei Cook Vance, Ashley Marie Cordova, Mia Sonia Cordova, Emily Maria Cosarba, Brendan Francisco Covarrubias, Casey Earl Cox, Cody Joseph Cox, Eric Lee Kozat, Sydney Alora Crane Garcia, Kayla Alexandria Crow, Alondra Julissa Cruz, Logan Dahlgren, Tristan Billy Lee Daines, Alexa Kaylee Delby, Salim Ahmad Salim Dalel, Luciana D'Amato, Princess Angeli Garcia Dancel, Madysen Brooke Danielson, Spencer Michael DeHogue, Olivia Catherine De La Torre, Grace Rebecca De La Torre, Chantel Delgado, Alessandro Dino DeMarco, Arbila Dinka, Mason Jewel Dixon, Thomas Hunter Dodge, Jasmine Rianne Donnelly, Ryan Taylor Dreyer, Brianna Nicole Dubs, Karina Marie Duenas, Caden Maurice Edwards, Lena Alyssa Elizondo, Addison Taylor Enhelder, Anthony Kyle Enriquez, Caitlin Mackenzie Erickson, Ethan Michael Ernston, Trevor Matthew Irwin, Taylor Olivia Escovedo, Victoria Marianne Esparza, Aliyah Isabel Esquivel, Alicia Viana Estrada, Michael Alexander Estrada, Megan Ariel Fanning, Mackenzie Jordan Farnsworth, Cheyenne Eileen Forensic, Alexander Chase Ficklin, Isaiah Jordan Air Fields, Riley Jane Fitzgerald, Alejandro Andres Flores, Robert Jaroslaw Flores, Mia Catherine Flossman, Noah John Fournier, Maya Ann Foyle, Jenna Marston Foyle, Tayon Mackay Fraser, Talon Masai Fraser, Tenton Tyler Galindo, Esperanza Hernandez Garcia, Madysen Joandra Garcia, Riley Jordan Garcia, Alexander Garfias, Allison Nicole Geis, Katie Lynn Gerber, Kaslin Jeneline Godsill, Gabriella Nicole Goggins, Carissa Ann Gold, Andrew Gabriel Gomes, Ariana Nicole Gonzalez, Alejandro Gonzalez, Brianna Gonzalez, Michaela Precious Ann Granderson, Brenna Bell Gretsch, Elena Prince Gregg, Christian Alexander Gregorio, Brian Charles Gross III, Diego Magnus P. Guanco, Isaac Alexander Gurola, Nicole Ann Gutierrez, Jonathan Scott Hagestad, Grace Ann Hagel, Peter Lynn Hall, Cameron McKay Haroldson, Kiara Ashlyn Renee Harris, Tangelia Nicole Harris, Mariana is Hattar, Bella Giselle Hawk, Chad Stephen Hayes, Jason Alexander Hayes, Mary Beth Hayes, Kayla Lynn Hazlitt, Larissa Marie Hellman, Zoe Claire Henderson, Calvin Thomas Hengeler, Isabella Brianne Hentz, Nicholas Mateo Cordova Heffer, Kaya Marie Hogan, Ryan Alexander Holland, Ethan Michael Holman, Dan Molina Holmes, Ashley Aaliyah Jariah Holsey, Lacey Sky Howard, Darvon Ramon Hubbard, Tyler Patrick Hubbard, Joshua Dwayne Hubbs, Evan Michael Iacovelli, Natalie Hope Wesson Ivara, Aubry Josette Jacobs, Cami Marie Aramillo, Camille Elizabeth Armerillo, Angel Andrew Armando Josso, Ovane James Jensen, Sunday John, Alexis Lene Edith Dolores Johnson, Christina Marie Johnson, Danae Dawn Johnson, Blake Robert Jordan, Ricardo Juarez Inguias, Amy Lynn Kading, Prince Cyrus Hudachukwu Kalu, Nicholas Blaine Kangas Sayavedra, Jasmine Alicia Kelly, Malia Rose Kelly, Tyler Ryan Keeker, Trevor Sean Kinney, Quinn Leanne Kinney, Samantha Leanne Kirkbride, Robert Anthony Norrie, Cameron Leo Koner, Kylie J. Kubitschek, Hui Dai Lam, Giovanni Mar Garcia, Brady Allen Larson, Emily Rose Levine, Gabriel Thomas Ledesma, Alex Nicholas Lee, Brielle Deneen Lee, Samantha Lynn Leckberg, Derek Logan Lewis, Faith Evangelina Leba, Summer Sue Lindsay, Victoria Mariah Lloyd, Alejandro Lopez, Jaden Lopez, Sadie Marie Loudon, Sarah Vivian Lovejoy, Shannon Louise Elizabeth Luce,
Paige Olivia Lyons, Shelby Jean Marr, Vanessa Alexis Maldonado, Sophia Yunia Malik, Rachel Marie Malki, Dakota Dawn Marchington, Margie Abarquez Martin, Raul Lopez Martinez Jr., Anthony Chavarriga Martinez Jr., Elijah Stewart Mathis, Jake William Matthews, Jade Elaine Mock, Ekamini Marshall Mbekanaku, Maya Renee McCall, Cedric Michael McCallum, Catherine Grace McCutcheon, Veronica Jaden Elise Medina, Josiah David Meek, Travis Wayne Melton, Annika Jade Mendelson, Nathaniel Anthony Mendoza, Isaac James Miglio, Caitlin Rosabelle Miller, Jolene Grace Miller, Angelina Christine Menace, Faith Gabrielle Miracle Vogler, Giovanni Jared Miranda, Mackenzie Marie Molina, Arlette Dayanara Molina. Alex Martin Montoya Jr. Angel Cesar Morales Soto. Jaylyn Elizabeth Morgan. Blaine Arcadius Mosakowski. Madeline Elise Muller. Dakota Scott Mullins. Dominic Matthew Monday. Sebastian Michael Nasif. Angel Jesus Navarro. Jenna Angeline Nicase. Ariana India Nelson. Sofia Isabella Nevares. Abigail Rose Nevers. Bailey Nicole Newcomb. Haley Elizabeth Newton. Than Jiang Nguyen. Oliver Basil Negro. Morgan Nishki. Richard Jr. Fruwa Nquinty. Bibiana Monique Ochoa Shrum. Josh Taylor Ormond. Rebecca Lynn Overfelt. Sabrina Nicole Paduano. Peyton Ruby Page. Brianna Faye Patterson. Koa Donald Allen Patterson. Mia Estelle Pavone. Nicole Alexis Peck. Chase Gunnar Peterson. Alyssa Jade Pena. Jennifer Priscilla Michelle Perez. Taylor Marie Peterson. Caleb Russell Phillips. Allison Elise Piano. Kendrick Reed Pickle Simmer. Flora May Pine. Megan Olivia Patatsis. Taylor Jaden Plew. Colby Wayne Poole. Jose Santos Bro, Jr. Taylor Ann Pryke. Stephen Anthony Quick, Jr. Isaiah Anthony Ramirez. Serena Lenore Ramirez. Alexandra Elizabeth Reiki. Christina Ruth Restea. Alyssa Angelica Reyes. Stevie Linnell Rudy. Emma Lee Rice. Lauren May Riddle. Sean Matthew Regal. Brendan German Riley. Yadira Rincon Gomez. Richard Posey Rivas. Nicholas Andrew Robertson. Jacob Aaron Robichaud. Ryan Shane Robichaud. Haley Nicole Robbins. Martwain Lemaine Robinson Jr. Aiden Connor Rochelle. Jacob Raymond Rogers. Diana Renee Romero. Rhett Lee Sanders Romney. Una Angela Bertrand Rosales. Marie Isabel Rosas. Tyler Christopher Ross. Madison Hope Rossi. Keegan Daniel Roth Castillo. Marissa Jean Ruiz. Abraham Charles Ruiz. Serafina Michelle Russell. Cheyenne Victoria Sadowski. Nicholas Matthew Sagasta. Emma Catherine Salyer. Alexandra Patricia Sansom Schoolcraft. Jasmine Mika Santameno. Romeo Nathaniel Santos. James Quintero Savage. Madeline Rose Savage. Jacob David Sayo. Annalisa Marie Schaefer. Leslie Elizabeth Schmidt. Zachary Robert Schulte. Jeremy Joseph Schultz. Elani Janae Seeley. Sierra Michelle Sechrist, Jacqueline Segovia Trejo, Gregory Kenneth Sharp, Tyler Patrick Schelt, Katera Anise Shepard Brown, Haley Stella Sherwood, Sarah Nicole Shikani, Linda Elena Shoemaker, Susanna Gabriela Simon, Anissa Skudrinja, Brianna Rain Elise Slater, Carter James Smith, Juan Solis III, Norma Solis Soto, Brian Alexander Soto, Christian Michael Spees, Faith Rose Starks, Nathan Max Stiles, Blake Colin Stillwell, Ronald Allen Christopher Strayer III, Haley Melinda Struthers Casey, Robert Nathan Suggs, Nicolas Lee Summers, Bo Everett Swanson, Nicholas James Soki, Myles Taylor, Shania Monet Techmeyer, Preston Colby Thielen Thiari, Alexander Sean Thompson, Daisha Alexis Thorson, Elizabeth Marie Thurber, Dylan Jacob Timberlake, Isabella Anjali Timmons, Heather Emily Tormoyan, Megan Victoria Tracy, Athena Trang, Christian Tu, Joshua Edward Tunak, Samantha Jolene Twist, Trevor Robert Urbunk, Isaiah Valois, Ivis Nicole Varela-Brisbane, Edgar Ernesto Vargas, Elena Mariel Vargas, Arthur Adrian Vasquez, James Douglas Vasquez, Jimena Suarez Velázquez, Daniela Marie Villalobos Rivas, Catherine Eileen Wagner, Jaylind Lee Walls, Ethan Elijah Walther, Ayani Simone Watkins, Jada Eileen Weathersby, Jalen Daniel Webb, Madison Lynn Webb, Darren Matthew Welker, Joshua Conroy Warren, Tyler William Whitney, Lindsay Joy White, Aaron Michael Whited, Ryan Michael Wickstrom, Tristan Lee Wickstrom, Aaliyah Noel Weekman, Asley Wilbon, Harley James Williams, Haven T. Williams, Connor John Williams, Josiah Jamal Willis, Jaden Riley Wilson, James Anthony Wilson Jr., Raven Ann Womack, Quentin Malik Woodbury, Madison Ray Ann Woodbridge, Ginger Marie Woods, James Thomas Woodlam, Taylor Rochelle Wortman, Chantre Jovan Wright, Taylor Adair Wordle, Ty Charles Aningas, Angela Yonan, Seth Harry Young, Brian Keone Zamora, Citlali Carrillo Zamora, Daniel Angel Zapata.
Class of 2020, to signify your status as a graduate, please move your tassel from right to left. Class of 2020, let me now pronounce you graduates of Willow Canyon High School, Class of 2020. Congratulations, graduates.